Everyone, it's me, Megs, but I'm feeling very much so a different personality. With this one, I'm feeling very Janet, very Jackson. Okay, with this glueless wig, because protective styles have been my jam, especially wigs. And this one definitely gives Janet Jackson, Miss Jackson if you're nasty, but in an easy way by Nadula Hair. Okay, and this is the Burmese curly hair. Okay, and this is the packaging, and it came with some really cute accessories, this wig sleeve, HD wig caps, and lace melting band. And this is actually how this ombre chestnut colored wig came, and this is exactly how the curl pattern looks straight out of the box. And what's different about this unit, it has its kind of like finger coils at the very ends of this Burmese curly hair, and this is 20 inches at 150 density. But being 100 realistic with you guys, I wanted to see how this hair would look once I washed and conditioned it, because I wanted to see if it would take on a different look, because curly hair always kind of slightly changes after we wash and condition it. And I wanted to show that here in this video, so if you were to have this wig, you wouldn't have any surprises. You know exactly how it's gonna look. And washing prior just lets me know what kind of quality hair I do have, so you know, I like doing that. I use a spray leave-in conditioner and a foam and let it air dry. And this is exactly how it air dried, you guys. I wanted to show you how the texture looks after you wash it, because of course you're gonna wash it, right? And I actually like the hair a little bit more like this, me being 100% honest, because I think it has a way more natural look, and the ombre color is absolutely perfect. It's a nice gradient, and I love how deep the root is. And the pre-plucked hairline and pre-cut lace is definitely a plus for me. And I feel like the lace is pretty good on this one, especially the thickness goes. So the construction of the cap is great. I love the pre-cut lace too. And the lace looks a little pre-bleached too. I like that. It comes with an elastic band and a drawstring, and I usually really use those drawstrings because I find it to be a little safer. Also, it has this elastic and silicone band at the very nape to keep everything in place. So I love that. And it's pre-plucked, and I think the knots are pretty good as well. So I really love how that natural hairline looks, and this makes it easy for me to just put on glueless and go. And I think it's great for beginners too, because you don't want to fuss with the lace, because that's stressful. It's stressful for me, and I'm kind of like a decent lace girl, you know what I mean? So I like that it doesn't have baby hair, and that's normally how I wear a lot of my wigs without the baby hair. And boy, when I tell you, this drawstring definitely came into play. It definitely did. So I am loving this hairline, but of course I can pluck a little bit more because the lace is a 7x5, okay, closure space. So I can part and do all kinds of things with this later. So I think for this one, I'm gonna wear my hair kind of like pushed back, and I love this like flip over look when it comes to these kinds of wigs, especially when it has this beautiful ombre color. I feel like the dimension looks absolutely beautiful in like a side swept look. So to get that height at the top, I am going to use a little bit of soft holding hairspray just so I can comb everything into place. And what I will say about this Burmese curly texture, I've worn Burmese curly textures in the past, and that is actually my favorite texture hair because it looks really, really, really natural. And what I like about this wig too with the coil ends is that when I do have it moussed down, air dried, and I go in to fluff it up, it looks incredibly realistic at the bottom because the bottom doesn't frizz up. And I like that it has tapered at the ends because that's what natural curly hair looks like once you get to the ends of the hair. You have all different kind of textures in your hair when you're curly. So I really like how this looks super realistic and super natural. So on the lace, I am going to put a little bit of bronzer just so I can blend that a little bit more. I do this with all my wigs just because it helps blend in so I can remain glueless. And going glueless has helped me recover my hair. Okay, it's the perfect protective style. And if I do decide to do glue, I think it would blend in really well because I love how far the hairline is to the lace that's pre-cut, which means for me, I wouldn't have to use as much glue. So I do like that a lot, but of course, I'm able to go glueless with this. And I love that it's a non-slip wig. Okay, it doesn't move. So as we can see here, it has way more body, way more texture look. And I tell y'all, if you go to Janet Jackson's Janet era, her hair looks exactly like this, okay? It looks so good. I love that I can fluff this up, and the bigger it gets, the more realistic and natural it looks in my opinion. And I absolutely love that. But yes, y'all, it's very, very 1993 coded in a real good way. And the more you fluff, the better it gets in my opinion. Look how natural this looks. from the very top to the very bottom, this looks very natural. And what I do like, I can explore different styles with this, like twist outs, even roller sets and flexi rods. I think this would do really, really well. And I'm curious to see what this will look like blown out with a blow dry. So the ombre is effortless, y'all. They did a really good job with the color. It's not brassy. It looks very, very natural. A very, you know, nice honey touch if you're not into color. But what I will say with some of the cut lace here, I did have to take off just a little bit because I wanted to blend just a little bit more. So just cutting a smidgen of the lace off kind of gets rid of that excess rolling that we can get sometimes. So other than that, I love it. So I'm just playing in this now. I want it a little more big, and using some soft hold hairspray definitely gives me the look that I like. So this is absolutely gorgeous, y'all. And the parting space is really nice. It's a 7x5. So I can do all different kind of styles with this one, okay? I like it so much. And what I like also about it, it feels very safe and secure on my head with the non-slip technology with this unit and all the additional combs and straps and elastic bands that we do have. So I like this. It's very comfortable, lots of parting space. And the bigger it gets, the more beautiful it is, in my opinion. It looks so, so, so good. Like, this looks so much like Janet from 1993. I love it so much. So it's not heavy either. I like that I can go glueless and it's not heavy. It's very comfortable at 150 density. I am 4'11" and this is 20 inches. And I personally like the ends a lot better like this. That's just me because this looks so natural and it looks like a natural curl pattern that, you know, curly girls would have, okay? So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. All info is down in the description below, and stick around to watch more of my Nadula hair reviews here on my channel.